now we are going to make the base. Okay, right now it looks hollow right now. So what we have to do is we need to fill something inside it and we need to close it. For this, what we will do is we will take some rough papers. Okay, you can take newspapers or any kind of rough papers like this, and what you need to do is you need to crush it like this. You need to make rough you need to make small balls like this with the rough paper. You can just crush it. Right now you can make 5-6 papers and you start filling it. You will know how many papers. If your doll is very big, you need 7 to 8 papers. If it is small, then you may need 6 or 5 papers. I have started filling it to know how many papers I need. So my doll gets full with 7 papers. You can see it is up to this. You don't need to make it overflow. Okay, like this. For the child doll, you need to tear the paper and then make the balls. You need to make small balls. Your voice is breaking. Can you say it once more? Video is stopped. Okay, maybe some network problem. Okay, my small one also gets filled with 4 balls and big one with 7 balls. So now we will take out the balls we have filled. We will keep the balls aside. Okay, now what we need is we need a cardboard sheet. Okay, not very thick. You can take a thin cardboard sheet, and what you need to do is you need to keep your doll over this sheet like this, and you need to trace it. Okay, so you get to know that how much big cardboard is needed. I am taking a pencil and I will trace the bottom of the doll over the cardboard sheet. So here I have traced it on the cardboard sheet. Now what I will do is I will cut it out. Okay, so here I have cut out the shape from that cardboard sheet. Now what we need to do is we will take some glue and we will paste the cardboard on the bottom part of the doll. But before pasting, what we need to do, we need to fill it with paper balls. So I will fill it with paper balls. Okay, here I have filled it with paper balls. Now what I will do is I will put some glue on the lining of the cardboard sheet, that means on the side of the cardboard sheet. Then I will take the cardboard sheet and I will stick it here. You need to keep it pressed for some time so that it will stick all together. Here, now I'll keep it aside and I'll let the glue dry. In that time, what I will do is I will make the base of the child also. For this, we need another cardboard sheet. Some space from my cutout cardboard sheet is left, so I will make the doll's base from there itself. I will trace it down and then I will cut it. The child's frock with these paper balls. Then I will apply glue here. For this you use Fevicol only, because Fevicum won't stick so perfectly, Fevicum or Fevistick. So use white glue or Fevicol only. Here I will keep it pressed for some time so that it will stick properly. Okay. So here my mom's doll's base is stick. Okay, I will apply some more glue if it is coming out. So what it will, why I have put the paper balls inside is, the reason is that it will make the doll heavy. Okay, so the doll won't fall down like this. It will make the doll heavy. Okay, now we will keep it straight. Don't keep it like this or like this. Keep it straight and we will start the coloring part. For coloring, I have used yes. Yes.
I came late to the class, so I couldn't see how you done this child. Can you explain?
I have not taught how to do this child in this class. Only what I have said up to now is how to make the base. Okay, for the child, if you have not made the child, then you can make it at your home. After 2 hours, the video on how to make the child will be uploaded. You can watch it. Okay, if you have made the mom only, then in this class you can color the mom totally, then at your home you can make the child. So I'll tell you how to color the mom. For this, which I have used acrylic colors. Okay, if you want you can also use fabric colors. So what I'll use is, I'll use black, brown, red, yellow, some silver and some gold. Okay, you don't have silver and gold? Okay, then you can only color it with these four: black, brown, yellow and red. After that, if you have some glitters at home, you have some glitter at home, you can stick that glitter over the doll with glue. Okay, so we'll take out our paintbrush. For this I am using a thick paintbrush like 9 or 8 number, and I have taken some water in a mug and the colors. Okay, what you need is a plate, a mixing plate. I am using this. If you don't have this, then you can use a simple round plate from your kitchen. Okay, so what the main thing to note here is, don't use too much of water. Okay, because if you use too much of water, your tissue paper will become wet and it may tear. So drain out the water once you have dipped your brush in water. Okay, now at first take out some yellow on your mixing plate. At one part take out some yellow, then take out a little amount of brown. Okay, not much, some amount of brown, then take out very little amount of red. Okay, just very little amount, just touch it once and yes, this much. Then you need just a drop of black. Okay, don't use too much black, just a drop of black is enough. So here I have mixed all the colors like this, so it is giving me a dark brown like color. Okay, a dark brown like color. I am mixing a little more black to give it more darker shade. Some more black and a little bit of more red. Okay, you can see what type of color I have made here. Now we won't be using any kind of water while we are coloring the dolls. Okay, don't use water at that time, we will just color it without water. So first we'll color the dress. You see how I am doing it, just like simple how you do painting now, you can do it just like that. And don't just rub your brush or your tissue paper will tear. Don't rub it very fastly, gently you can do it. So you all are getting now what I am trying to say. Okay. Here you can see I have completed painting my mother doll. Okay, so if you have completed the first layer of paint like I have, then what you need to do is you need to take out some black color. You need to take out some black color and a little bit of brown color, just a little bit of brown and a large amount of black. So what we are basically making here is a very dark brown color. Okay, we need to make a very dark brown color. It should be even more darker than our first coat of color. So I have used a good amount of black with a little amount of brown, and now without using water I will paint it over this doll. You don't need to cover it fully with this color, you just need to paint it at some areas. Okay, like some textures you can give, some lines on the dress, like that. Some darker lines over the dress so it will look 3D. Somewhere dark, somewhere light, like that. Okay, you can just paint it. Black, that is the reason why I have said to give little bit of black. It will look textured. So here I have completed the mom doll. You can see it is looking nice. Now what I will do is I will color the child doll in the same way. Okay, if you have completed, you can just tell me that you have completed. This, okay, you don't need to dip your brush in water for the applying the golden. You don't need to apply the golden totally over it, just you need to touch the brush. You need to just touch the brush on the surface for some textures of golden. Anyone is yes, which thing? Or if you don't want, you can just omit. You, if you don't want to apply the silver, it will look nice even if you don't apply the silver. So I will open the silver color bottle. Now I will take some and apply it very gently. This time also I am applying it over the folds, okay, but very less. And silver I am only applying on the down frock. I am not applying it over her hands or her upper body. So silver will look something like this, if you can see it, because I have applied very little of silver. We will do the same with the child doll. If you don't have silver, you can apply any kind of white color, or you can omit this step. I have applied silver over this child also. So our mother and child here, it is ready. I will show you. So these two are complete, everything is complete. So now I will tell how to apply the glitters if you don't have golden and silver. If you don't have golden and silver, so you can use some golden glitter that comes in packets, or if you want to use liquid glitter, you can use the liquid glitter directly over the brown paint. But if you have powder glitter, what you need to do is you need to take some glue over your hands, okay, or you can take some glue in your brush. You can apply the glue over the brown paint at some areas, take some glitter and then just sprinkle it over the doll, then let it be for some time, and then you can tap the doll like this so that extra glitter will fall out and some glitter will stick to your doll. For this you only use white glue, because white glue becomes transparent when it dries. Like this you can give the golden glitter to both your mom and the child doll. So here you can see I have completed it. Now one more thing that I had done is, in the video I have shown that in last class that the mom's hand is straight like this, okay, the mom's hand is like this. So now because she would be holding the child, so what you need to do is you need to twist her hand in the front, her palms, okay, you need to twist her palms at the front side like this. You can see like this. So now after your color becomes dry, then you can just paste your child doll on her hands. How will you paste it? You will apply some glue over her hands and you will paste the child doll here, okay. You will hold it for some seconds, after that it will glue. So I'll show you how to glue it. Here I'll take some white glue over the mom's palm like this, okay. Then she will be holding the child's waist, okay, not her dress but this part, just below her arm, below the child's hands, the mother will be holding her. So you will put it here and you need to keep it pressed for some time for the glue to stick back. Okay, तो यहाँ पे मेरा ये अच्छे से चिपक गया है. You can see I have glued the child with the mom with her hands here. I kept a support here till the glue dried, and now the glue has dried and it won't fall off. So you can see how I have painted it. I have given golden textures and some silver. These textures have been possible because while we were sticking the tissue paper, we gave some foldings. So this is the end result that you are looking at. This is the mom and child statue. I will sew it while turning, so it won't fall off because we have filled it with newspapers and it looks quite beautiful. Okay, so if you like this video, please subscribe, share, and try to invite more members to Hobby Lobby. If you want to join Hobby Lobby, you can contact me. The link is given, the link and the phone number is given in the description box.